Hello friends, welcome back. In CSS, we have something called padding and margin to add some white space. Margin are outside of the element and padding are inside of the element. Now we already learned about the numbering system, which we can reuse it in different places. And this is the first one. Notice that the numbering system for margin and padding are exactly the same as it was for the width and height. So if you need a padding of 16 pixel, it will simply be 4. So the formula for this is P is for padding and M is for margin, followed by dash and then the size. So if you need a padding of 16 pixel, then it would be P dash 4. 4 meaning 1 rem and 1 rem is 16 pixel. So now let's look at some example on the browser. So let's go to Visual Studio Code, and here I'll take two divs, and inside I will add some classes bg blue 800, and I'll take a width of 32 and a height of 32, and let's duplicate this div by pressing option shift and down arrow key. And if you're in Windows, so you can press alt shift and down arrow key. Okay, and here I'll take bg dash blue dash 500. Let me save this and let's check it in the browser. So I'll right click and click on launch on browser. Okay, so we have two boxes. One is a darker blue and one is a lighter blue. So let me make it side by side and let me close this. Okay, so we have two boxes. One is a darker blue and one is a lighter blue. Now margin is something that's separate from the outside. So if we add some margin to this top div, that should separate the two boxes. So let me give a margin of 4 to give a margin m dash 4, which is 16 pixel. Let me save this. Now as you can see, we are getting a margin all over the places. Okay, and here also for this box we can do the same. So margin dash 4, let me save this. So now you can see margin all over the box. So now what if I only want to add a margin only to the bottom of this box? Okay, so how to do that? So now let's see how it works. Okay, so let me go to the slide. Okay, let me minimize this. Let's go to the slide again, and this is the next slide. Okay, so here you have noticed some difference. So this is a new slide. So here there are four things that we can add right after P or M. Okay, so which could be L for left, R for right, T for top, and B for bottom. Now let's go to the code, and if we only add margin at the bottom of this box, we could say that MB dash 4 means margin bottom dash 4. Okay, let's go. Okay, let me save this, and if I go back to the browser, and here as you can see, we have margin at the bottom of this box, and all the margin which were there all went away. Now let's add a margin top for this box. Okay, so if I go to the Visual Studio Code, and here I need to add a margin top dash 4, and if I go back here, so as you can see there's a margin top, and rest all the margin went away. Okay, so this is how margin works. And now let's talk about padding. Okay, so what I can do is I'll add some dummy text. Okay, dummy text. Let's save this. Now as you can see, this text is all the way to the top and the left. So now let's give a padding of 4. Okay, so I'll just give a padding of 4. I have removed the margin. Okay, and let's save this, and if I go back, so as you can see, now we have a padding inside this box. Okay, and we can't see the margin because I have removed the margin, so there is no separator of this box, so the boxes are touching each other because I removed the margin. So we can use both margin and padding with each other. So for the top box I will say margin bottom 4, so here I'll say margin bottom 4. Okay, let me save this. If I go back, As you can see, we are getting a margin from the bottom 16 pixels. So now we have margin and padding as well. Now what if we have a lot of text? So let me copy this text and I'll paste it uh, here, and let's go back. Okay, let's add one more. Okay, if I save this and if I come back, so as you can see, so here everything is messed up, so we can give individually padding. So let's say if I give a of padding top 4, padding left 2, sorry, PL2, and padding right 2, and if I save this and if I go back, so now you can see even we can give a padding of like padding top 3, so that will, or you can give padding top 2. Now we have a shortcut for this, as we are adding same amount of padding to the left and to the right. So for that we will see a slide. Okay, so let's go to the slide and let me present the slide for you. So this is altogether a new slide. Here, as you can see, there is an X and Y. Okay, so X representing X axis and Y is representing Y axis. So we can add padding and margin to the X axis, meaning to the left and right, or to the Y axis, meaning to the top and bottom at the same time. So let's see how we can do that. Okay, so let me remove this padding left 2 and padding right 2. Instead, I'll write px dash 2, means I need a padding from left and right too. Okay, so let me save this, and if I go to the browser, so nothing changes. Okay, so there is no change. So this is a shortcut and it works fine. And if you need a padding from top and bottom, so you can use py-2. Okay, so this is a shortcut for that. So this is how padding and margin works. So let's review all the slides. Okay, so let me go to slide and let me present it. So you can have padding and margin represented by P and M followed by the same numbering system that we already have. On top of that, you can assign left, right, top and bottom, as well as if you need left and right padding or margin, you can use X for X axis, and for top and bottom you can use Y axis. So that is how padding and margin is assigned, and you have all the way up to 64. So this is it for this lecture, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.